So Jason, how's it going with you?
It's going great, man. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. Jason number two here and Jason number one. Back from the ashes, how's it going with that?
Excellent, man. No complaints, brother. No
No,
complaints at all.
you guys got the promo video and all that. It's all going good. The album, did it see national release as of yet?
Yeah, it's actually it's been released digitally, so obviously digitally is all over the world. But yeah, no, the album 261, it's doing great, man. Can't complain.
So technically, it's international now.
Technically.
Well, that's good. So this summer, you guys going on the road at all?
We're doing a lot of shows. We're picking up a lot of one-offs. So we're doing, we're playing Mayhem Fest with Disturbed, Godsmack, and Megadeth, and Machine Head, and then we just played with Saliva and Rev Theory, and then we're heading out to Huntington Beach and playing the U.S. Surf Open. So we're picking up a lot of big shows and kind of making our way around the Southwest like we normally do, trying to work our way out east.
And like this, every audience you guys play to, you attract more people to get online and listen to you guys or buy, the album.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always good playing in front of new audiences because it gives an opportunity for a lot of people to that haven't heard us before to obviously hear us and it's so far we haven't had any beer bottles thrown at us. It's been great.
Well, that's a good thing, Jason. You gotta always watch out, anyways.
That's right, man. You never know. I mean, I think Axl Rose got taken out. I think quite a few people. We've been pretty lucky, man. We've seemed to hit a genre of music that kind of spans across rock and metal. So we kind of have something for everyone, and it's worked out really well. We're truly blessed.
So, Jason, what's some of the influences, in writing the music to get to where you guys are, like on the album 261?
It's funny. We have influences that range everywhere from blues and jazz to death metal to just straight up rock and roll. We've all come from a different type of background, and I think that's what makes our music a little unique. Is the fact that you got Mikey who's into some pretty like old school thrash '80s type stuff, and Anthony that's into more of like this Viking metal kind of thing, and Dave who's into other stuff. It's funny. We just take everything that we like and we kind of meld it together into this unique thing that's Back from Ashes.
It's like a big, big soup that creates Back from Ashes.
You got it, man.
Big soup of music. Anything you're listening to interesting these days?
It's funny, dude. I hear stuff all the time. I'm like, damn, who's that? That was a cool band. I'm into, right now, for me, I'm into the like, All That Remains, that type of, that type of sound. Really, really digging that, the Kill Switch Engage, type thing, as well as like bands like Breaking Benjamin and the Veer Union and stuff like that. I mean, I'm always about something that's, unique and well put together that have great vocalists. But I'm a singer, so what can I say?
Going on the vocals on the album, let's say the recording process, was it great for you? Was it fun? Lots of work? One takes? How was it done?
Let's say all of the above. It has its great moments. It has its like I want to shoot myself in the head moments. When you work with a producer, it's one of those things that you go in thinking that you're as prepared as anybody could ever be, and then you realize real quickly that you could have been better prepared. And with a producer like Ryan Green, he's amazing at what he does, but he won't settle for anything less than perfection, and that's good. Because that's what he's there for. He's there to make sure that album is the best that it can be, and that there's no fillers, that whole album is a hit after hit after hit. And that's a lot of pressure. So, we have a lot of fun writing. We enjoy it, and what we look forward to most is the end result, so going in the studio is exciting for the first day. And then you're like, oh, I can't wait till this is over because it's going to sound great. It's going to be hell on the way. But
Back from Ashes go on tour, how's the lifestyle you guys live day to day, from the morning or afternoon to the showtime?
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, man. We everything is we like to have a lot of fun, but it's work. Just like anything else. Back from Ashes it's a business. It's a lifestyle. It's also a passion. So, from the time that we get up in the morning, we eat, sleep, drink, shit, Back from Ashes. It's one of those things. Um, everything we do, it's all about Back from Ashes and not necessarily about us individually because Back from Ashes is bigger than any one of us in the band. It's its own thing, and we all have to contribute to that. So, our fans deserve nothing but the best. So when we go out and we play, we're sober. We do, we're not straight edge musicians or anything like that, but we owe everybody the best show that we can possibly give. So we don't drink or party before a show or anything like that. Afterwards, well, it's a different story. But, when we're on tour, I don't drink until the last show typically because I got to save my voice and, we take it easy. We don't do drugs, or anything like that. We take it very seriously, but we have a blast doing it.
Yeah, as for a singer, you can't get sick on the road. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, you hear about it all the time, and there's times, man, where it's definitely tough to do, but like I said, it's the best job in the world. I wouldn't trade it in for anything.
Now, you guys play outdoor festivals, indoor. Do you find a difference, with the temperatures and stuff when you're singing for your voice?
Oh God, yeah. Absolutely. It's funny though. We played what was it, Coors Event Center, and it was in the winter time, and it was freezing out, and big snow like fall, and all this thing, all these things going on, and the temperature gauge was broken inside, so there was no heat. And it was funny. My guitar players have hand warmers on; they're trying to play, and I'm freezing. You can see my breath coming out. To the antithesis of that, and going out and playing in 117-degree weather outside with dust storms, going up from the mosh pits and stuff like that, and swallowing dirt.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You just have to be prepared for for the extremes. And I think it was who was it? I remember seeing a band play in the rain, and I'm like, oh my God, you're like one step away from death, but show's got to go on no matter what.
Well, you got the great spirit, and it'll pay off eventually because you gotta go play through these weird conditions, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. We're playing with, like I said, on Mayhem Fest with Godsmack and Disturbed, and it'll probably be about between 115 and 120 degrees outside. We're playing in amphitheater, and it's like 20,000 people all outdoor,
Wow.
In the desert. So it's going to be crazy. But like I said, everybody's doing it, from the multi-platinum artists to the little guys like us, and you can't be a wimp about it. You got to go out and do it and kick ass, because guess what? All those fans are standing out there too.
That's true, and on top of this, just gets you stronger with experience.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Well, Jason, been a pleasure talking to you, and great luck and success this summer with the tours.
Thank you so much, Jason, and it's been great talking with you too.
All right, well, you have a good evening there.
All right, you too, brother.